Assalamu alaikum, Madam Farah. So right now we are doing the Around the World Mixers presentation. On today's topic, a region of our favorable choice is the Central Europe. The specific nation will be Berlin in Germany. To start our presentation, I will be explaining about the profile of Berlin. First and foremost, Berlin is a German city and federal state situated in the heart of Europe. It has been the capital city since 1991 and is the largest city in the country with around 3.4 million inhabitants. This profile explains Berlin's historical development and emphasizes changes which took place during the 20th century, which is the Weimar period in the 1920s, followed by the Nazi takeover in 1933 and the city's destruction during World War II, then the division of the city into West Berlin and East Berlin, until its final reunification in 1990 after the wall fell. After reunification, Berlin experienced a new period of urban redevelopment in which many new buildings were constructed. This profile also outlines some recent positive changes in terms of Berlin's economic growth and its transformation into the capital of innovative new companies in the digital, culture and media industries. And that is all for the profile. Let's continue with the demographic factors. Okay, let's continue with the demographic factors. Although the two parts of the city was divided by the wall, were approximately equal in area, the two population of East Berlin numbered less than two-thirds that of West Berlin, because the average age of West Berliners was higher than that of other West Germans. West Berlin encouraged the immigration of younger West German and foreign workers. With the end of partition, new patterns and population growth quickly emerged. Some people from the West sought cheaper housing in the East. Property values and rents soared throughout the city. Many international firms sought Berlin locations. In the early 1990s, more than 300,000 non-Germans, guest workers, and refugees were permanent residents of the city. The district of Kreuzberg has the largest Turkish community in Europe. During much of its history, Berlin has had a multi-ethnic population. Since the collapse of communism, the city has attracted immigrants, including a significant number of Jews from various Eastern European countries and the former Soviet Union. Indeed, the city has experienced a modest rebirth of its once thriving Jewish community. And thank you. That is all from me.
Okay, now I want to talk about the population of Berlin. Today in Berlin, there is a population of 3,465,578 people. There are a total of 1,715,043 male population and a total of 1,750,534 female population. Today, the average age of the population of Berlin is 46 years. The number of babies in Berlin is 1,065,563. Based on this number, there are 80,578 baby girls and 84,983 baby boys. The intended infants are children under the age of 4 years. Next, today in Berlin there are a total of 1,062,457 little boys. It consists of 83,567 boys and 78,889 girls. There are children aged 5 to 9 years. Today in Berlin, there are 157,940 children. Based on this number, there were 81,761 boys and 76,179 girls. There are children aged 10 to 14 years old. Next, in Berlin, there are 165,718 teenagers. there are people aged 14 to 19 years old. Based on this number, there are 79,431 girls and 86,287 boys. Moreover, today in Berlin there are a total of 1,019 people with a long life expectancy. This is because there are over 100 years old, consisting of 192 men and 825 women. That's all from me.
We have talked about the profile, demography, and population. So now it's my turn to clarify the industry in Berlin, shall we? Okay, Berlin is dominated by the service sector, with around 84% of all companies doing business in services. Important economic sectors in Berlin include life sciences, transportation, information and communication technologies, media and music, advertising and design, biotechnology, environmental services, constructions, e-commerce, retail, hotel business, and medical engineering. As you can see, one of the famous places in Berlin is Brandenburg-Gate. It is very famous because almost production films from all over country, such as US, Indonesia, including Malaysia, having scenes at the venue for acting sets. Besides, in the world of the modeling industry, Berlin managed to produce its own brand, which is called Sie Liebeskind Berlin, like a handbag, where is very well known in all countries for its high quality leather. Therefore, we can see that Berlin also has an increasing industry that is growing and developed in line with first-class countries. That's all from me.
Now, let's continue with the trade partners. Starting 1st January, Berlin City, which is one of the cities in the German country that has the multiplied trade tax, was collected in the cities. As we can see, Berlin City has remained constant for 110% and the lower trade tax was charged compared to the other cities in Germany. For example, the other cities of Germany was collected the trade tax as much as 490%. For Munich City, which is the higher tax, was charged. Following to the Hamburg City, also was collected 170%, which is same goes to the Erfurt City. Next, Berlin was recognized as a major center of business founder in the German country of the Berlin City. Besides, Berlin also generated the most venture capital for the newbie startup companies in Europe. Berlin City of the German country, who is the largest international corporation among the German or European headquarters that have in Berlin. The company is Bombardier Transportation, Gazprom Germania, Coca-Cola, Pfizer, Sony, and the last one is Total. What is Bombardier Transportation? Bombardier Transportation is the Canadian-German rolling rock and the rail transport manufacturer headquarters in the Berlin. For the Gazprom Germania is the one company who registered in the Berlin and have 40 entities operating in more than 20 countries in Europe. The country list are ASEAN and the North America. Gazprom is operating in the natural gas sales and marketing, trading and exploration, as well as in the underground storage project, which about 80% share of the gas market in the Germany, which is a joint venture between Gazprom Germania.
Let's explore the culture in Berlin. Berlin is the capital of Germany and is the largest city in the country in terms of population as well as in terms of area. Berlin has been recognized as the World Cultural and Creative Industry City as there are many cultural institutions in Berlin. Let's start with the festival in Berlin. First one, Long Night Museum. Every August, more than 100 of Berlin's best museums will continue to open their doors in the morning for a special program celebrating history, culture and art. These special nights give visitors the opportunity to view exhibitions, collections and installations until 2 a.m. for one night only. Botanical Night. The annual Botanical Night takes place annually in the stunning Berlin Botanical Gardens in July. Look forward for a weekend full of magic, fireworks, light show, and there is also a music program and special performance with food and beverage trucks to keep the audience satisfied. Berlin Arts Week. Berlin Art Week is a 6-day exploration of contemporary art from around the world.
It includes an extensive program of exhibition, opening, film, exhibition and art exhibition with the support of more than 50 museums and galleries, both state independent. The annual event takes place in the fall in mid-September. Next, we connect with Berlin architecture, combining elements from almost all areas and all styles. The emblem of Berlin, the Brandenburg Gate, is a famous city landmark. Wheelbarrow can catch a glimpse of the National Opera House, admire Hedwig's Cathedral, or take a closer look at the old museum collection, which showcase and corridor of cultural excellence. Berlin landmarks such as the German Market and the French and German cathedral are the tallest example of classical architecture in the city. Lastly, Berlin is known for its extensive offering of vegetarian and vegan and otherwise sustainability-oriented foods such as fair trade in foods or organic food. Berlin is one of the city with the most vegetarian and vegan restaurants in the world. In addition, beverages in Berlin has a long tradition in brewing, and the most common is Pilsner. There are several popular brands in Germany, but special for Berlin is the Berliner Weiss beer, which is in a summer is often drunk with raspberry or syrup stick through a straw in a special glass.
Now, we will learn about do's and don'ts in Berlin.
First, be on time.
Sarah, why are you late today?
Sorry, NATRAH, I'm late today. I promise next time I will be punctual.
Okay, next time, be on time, okay?
Next, walk in the bike lanes.
La 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 la.
Hey Shida, why are you walking on the bike lanes?
Oh, sorry Natasha. By the way, thank you for your concern.
It's okay Shida, no problem.
Lastly, carry cash.
Hi miss, I want to buy this book. Can I pay using debit card?
Sorry, miss, we only accept cash here.
It's okay.
Sorry, miss. Thank you.
Welcome.